Hi everyone. Today we'll discuss the Leetcode problem, decode string. Let us begin. In a given string, the substrings enclosed between brackets are preceded by repeat factors. We want to find the expanded string. We can transfer the input string to a stack and then process it just like we evaluate an arithmetic expression in a postfix notation. However, processing is faster if we split the input into two stacks as data handling becomes easy. For this reason, we will not discuss this method in detail. Use of two stacks simplifies the process. Consider the string S. We define two lists, count stack and string stack. We define repeat count and string building to receive inputs from the string S. We start processing the characters of the string. Input is divided into four segments. First character is a digit. We save it in repeat count. If some consecutive digits are present, we process them one by one and merge them together into one integer. Next character is a left bracket. This is the time to save the previous data into stacks, after which we clear the input area. Next input is a letter. This is added to string building. In the same way, B is added. The input now is a right bracket. This is the time to pop out the two stacks into temporary variables current count and temp string. We run a loop current count times and each time we add string building to temp string. Now we replace string building with temp string. We come out of this program segment and scope of both the temporary variables ends. Now 2 is added to repeat count. At left bracket, both the input variables are saved in stacks and reinitialized. String building now receives C and repeat count receives 3. At left bracket, both of them are added to the stacks and then cleared. Next, we add D to string building. At right bracket, we pop out one set of entries into temporary variables. String building is added to temp string 3 times. Temp string is saved in string building before its scope ends. At the last bracket, we pop out the stacks once more in temporary variables. We add string building to temp string twice and then save it into string building. Scope of temporary variables ends. Processing of input string ends and we return string building as the final answer. Time complexity is n times maximum value of repeat count, where n is the length of the input string, because we transfer n characters and iterate at most repeat count times to generate the patterns. Space complexity is m plus n, where m is the number of letters and n is the number of digits in string S. Whenever there are nested operations, stacks are helpful. Recursion is an indirect way of implementing a stack. Pos is an instance variable of class and is shared by all calls of the function. We create an empty string result and run a loop till the occurrence of a right bracket. Note that all the characters must either be integers followed by left bracket or a string of letters. All non-digits are added to result. As 2 is a digit, we set repeat count equal to 0 and run a loop to cover all consecutive digits. Repeat count becomes 2 and pos becomes 1. It is not a digit, so we come out of the inner while loop. It must be a left bracket. We skip it. We make another call to the function to get decoded string. Pause is common in both the calls. A is not a digit. It is added to result. Pause moves to B. This is also added to result and pause moves further. As next character is right bracket, the loop terminates and AB is returned to the previous call and is stored in decoded string. We skip the bracket. We add decoded string to result 2 times. Next character at pause is a digit, so it is saved in repeat count. Next character is left bracket, which is skipped before we make another call to decode string. Character at pause is not a digit, it is added to result. Next character is a digit. It is stored in repeat count. Next character is left bracket. It is skipped and a new call is made to the function. D is added to result. Next character is right bracket, so the loop terminates and D is returned and saved in decoded string. We move pause to next position. We add D thrice to result. As new character at pause is a right bracket, the loop terminates and CDDD is returned. We move pause to next position. We add decoded string twice to result. String processing ends and we return result as the final solution. Time complexity is n times the max value of repeat count, that is same as the previous method. Space complexity is of the order of n, the size of the input string, because the call stack size cannot be more than it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for your time. Please stay tuned for more.